think we could turn up the heat?
I just did. Give it a chance to warm up. Here. In the meantime, have some coffee. That'll make you feel better.
I know what'll make me feel better. It's not the coffee.
Yes, it is. Because your eyes are blurry and your mouth is dry and you have a headache.
How do you know I have a headache?
Because those are always the symptoms when you have a hangover. Your eyes are blurry, your mouth is dry, and you have a headache, not to mention a lousy disposition.
I have a charming disposition today. I am ecstatic, I'm wonderful, and I'm handsome, and I'm content, and it's all due to the attention that my lovely, sexy, voluptuous wife has given me.
Can I tell you something?
Sure, what?
Well, last night, when you were drunk, I told you you were adorable. However, in the cold, clear, hungover light of day, I still think you're adorable.
Really? In spite of my bleary eyes and my dry mouth?
Well, I don't know what to do about your blurry eyes, but I have a good idea what to do about your mouth.
Well.
No?
Oh. It looks like the gatehouse. Smells like the gatehouse. Why, I think it is the gatehouse.
And you did abandon it last night, remember?
Oh, what is this, squatter's rights? It's not the size of a man's home, it's what he makes of it.
Size certainly helps. You've got to admit that.
Pass the milk. You know, I know where this is coming from. Last night's tour of the mayor's mansion. All right, it's big.
Big, honey, it's king size. Did you see the living room? How about that bedroom? The bed alone could house a family of 4.
Not everyone can live in a mansion.
Yeah, and not all of us can live in a closet. Please pass the butter.
There's nothing wrong with this place.
Sure, nothing wrong if you don't mind living in a glove compartment. I mean, when I think of Laura, when I think of all she has, all that room to wander around in...
You get jealous.
I get envious. She must be the luckiest girl in the world.
We can't afford it. Is that so difficult for you to understand?
I did not ask you for the Taj Mahal. It was a bigger apartment.
How big?
Big enough for the 2 of us, which right now, Daddy, this isn't.
You can see that.
Come on, Celia, I don't want to be late. Plenty of time.
Let me make sure I have everything.
Now, Brian's going to be waiting for me.
You said 9 o'clock. You'll be a half an hour early.
Look, you are paid to guard me, not to ruin my life for me, all right?
Grant, he's just doing his job.
Yeah, well, he's cramping my style. You have to stand so close.
Those are my orders, sir.
So for once, can't you ignore your orders and stay here today?
Then who'll protect you?
I can protect myself.
Look, my assignment is to watch over you whether you like it or not.
Just for the record, I don't like it. And as long as we're on it, I'm not real nuts about you either.
Well, that's unfortunate, sir. However, if you like, I guess I could call the Bureau and have them assign someone else.
That wouldn't really solve my problem.
No, sir, probably not.
Grant, may I have a word with you?
Celia, I just said we've got to get going.
I know. It won't take long, though. No, I can take over from here. Thank you.
Jamila, you know what I said last night about us being friends? I'm glad to see it's still true.
Pal's a pal. No matter what. Make yourselves at home.
What does he mean by a pal's a pal?
Well, we had a reconciliation of sorts.
Excuse me, but it seems to me a reconciliation means you have to be friends and then have something that... have a fight or something and then make up. I don't remember you two being friends.
Well, we never really knew each other, really.
You are incredible. Mortal enemies, then you get drunk together and you're buddies for life.
You wouldn't understand, Monica.
Oh, don't give me that line.
No, really,
Come
no.
on.
Listen, you gotta try to understand that men have the same kind of miseries as women do, and sometimes it takes getting drunk to find that out. And then along the way, you realize it takes so much effort to fight. It's easier to be friends sometimes.
Kind of like us, huh?
You gotta admit, last night was very special, friend.
It was very special, friend. I would just hate to think that we could never fight again.
Oh, we'll work that out. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. What a relief.
Well, I think that we better pack up our tents and we better go because I sure don't want to be here again when he comes down.
Yep, back to the world of reality.
You on the morning shift today, too?
Late morning shift. I don't have any appointments until noon.
Me either, which is going to give me time very nicely to look in on Alan Jr. and Jason.
Listen, you have not forgotten about Alan Jr.'s birthday.
No. Got to do something special. You know what? He's due for a couple of more little cars on this train. And by the way, I saw the latest engine for his train. Now, would you mind very much if I laid just a little bit more track in the living room this year?
Come on, are you kidding? The children will love it.
The children... That would really be wonderful, Monica, if you allowed Jason to share in the holidays.
Look, that was just a slip. That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're self-conscious, Monica.
No, you see, I opened my mouth and the wrong thing fell out. Now, don't make a big deal out of it, okay?
No, Monica, I'm just hoping against all hope maybe that...
No, well, go ahead and hope. In fact, if you're hoping so much, why don't you just hope that you can get this necklace on me, okay? Here you go.
Hold your hair up. Now hold
all right.
it up.
Thank you.
Anything for you.
Anything?
Within reason.
How about the Avalon stock investment?
How about it? You know what? I'm in such a good humor. You could probably talk me into anything. Probably. Shall we go?
Yeah, you bet.
Money. It's money. Is that all you can think about?
Why are you turning this around on me? I didn't bring this up in the first place.
I said we need a bigger place.
And what if I said I don't want to talk about it?
Then we'll argue about it.
What if I said I don't want to argue about it?
Then I'll go elsewhere.
Elsewhere usually means you're going to go back to your parents. Now, I've told you once, and I'm not going to tell you again. We're not going to your parents for financial help.
I never said we had to.
Then what's the problem?
But it's been from the start. It's this place, honey, and it's too small. Look around you. At best, it's a glorified shoebox.
Shoebox?
Yes.
Glorified shoebox. Glove compartment. You know, what's going to come up next? That I'm not a good provider?
He's driving me crazy. I realize he's supposed to protect me, but he's the size of a billboard. People are never going to forget as long as I've got him hanging around with me.
Well, considering the alternative, that something might happen to you, I'd say we keep the billboard.
Try to live with him following you everywhere you go. It's not easy.
Grant, just a little while longer, just until we're sure that all this is blown over.
That could be sometime.
Maybe.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to live with it day in and day out.
Don't I? I have to live with you going outside this door knowing Lord knows how many factions are out to kill you. I have to live with just as much as you have to live with and more.
No, not quite. You don't have to live with the possibility that you could be killed.
Well, you don't either. Just keep the bodyguard. Please.
All right. All right, a while longer. But no guarantees.
I'm not asking for any.
We've got to get going. Where are you working today?
ELQ. If you could see the mess that Heather made, you'd die. I'm so sorry.
Thanks a lot.
Let's get out of here before I put my other foot in my mouth.
All right, let's go, Tiny. Like it or not, my wife insists you stay.
A good choice, sir.
Cocky, too.
For good reason.
Well, what's that? You got a good track record?
I've never lost a customer.
Not yet, anyway.
Hangover? What hangover?
Oh, well, you have a clear head. Goody.
Why?
Well, now I can ask you all the questions I asked you last night and see if they're still the same answers today.
Save your breath. Anything that I said in the throes of drunkenness, passion, or whatever still count.
Oh, well, how generous of you.
Uh-oh, what did I give away?
Well, I will let you know when the time's right.
Oh, dear, now you got me worried, Monica.
Oh, come on, I'm only kidding. Said the same thing you always say. You promised undying devotion and how much you love me. It's the same thing you always say when you're drunk.
And, of course, you didn't take me seriously, did you?
You're kidding. It's always a good giggle.
Dr. Mrs. Quartermain, you're up. Well, I didn't save you any breakfast. When I knocked on your door and you didn't answer, I just assumed you'd gone to the hospital.
Earplugs, Stella. Earplugs. It's the only way you can get a whole night's sleep in this house.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Next time, tell me and I won't disturb you.
Oh, don't you worry about it, Stella. Next time, there won't be a next time. You just knock all you want to, and we promise we'll answer.
Oh, I thought I heard voices.
Good morning, Mother.
Well, you two were certainly up late this morning. I'll assume that means you had a good sleep.
Wonderful.
Like babies.
Oh, I bet Mrs. Quartermain wishes she could say the same thing.
Oh, why, Lila? You had a bad night?
Ah, just a little tossing and turning, dear. Nothing to be alarmed about.
She's worrying about your father.
Oh, now, Stella, I told you we didn't want to talk about it.
Father?
She's been a basket case.
That's ridiculous, Mother. Father is safe and sound in his office in London.
He's not?
I tried calling his office twice yesterday.
And twice this morning.
Well, somebody had to answer.
Well, I talked to both the receptionist and his secretary. Neither of them have the foggiest of ideas where he is. I'm afraid, Alan, that quite literally your father has vanished.
Scrambled loose just the way I like them.
Well, it's been so long since you've been in, I'm surprised I remembered.
Oh, I need a change.
Oh, what are you telling me? Claudia's cooking isn't good enough for you?
Let's just say I can't handle the kind of breakfast she's dealing out these days.
Well, enjoy it.
Morning, folks.
Hi,
Fred, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Have a seat.
Can I get you something to eat?
Just some coffee, please.
How about you?
Same for me.
All right, on its way.
Well, pal, you ready to go?
Am I ever? Bryan, I really appreciate this opportunity you're giving me.
Oh, listen, you can't be more appreciative than I am. You can't believe how backed up I am.
In doctor talk, a bad case of case overload.
It's the same kind of talk in social work. Grant.
Yeah?
Tell me something. Are you going to take this guy everywhere with you?
For the time being, I'm afraid, yes.
Even on your cases?
Bryan, I have to.
Grant, I don't know.
No, he's quiet. He stays in the background. Nobody will even notice him.
These people will.
Thanks, Rosie. What do you mean they'll notice?
I mean, there's a lot of fear out there. The kind of fear that breeds antagonism, especially toward any kind of authority figure.
That doesn't wear a uniform.
He carries a gun.
How did you know that?
The way he sits, the way he handles himself. Now, he may not be a cop, but to these people, he's next to the worst thing. And if you're going to get these people's trust, this guy is not going to get it for you.
I'll explain to them who he is and why he's with me.
If they don't trust him, they're not going to trust you.
I suppose you're right. Look, I'll work it out somehow.
How?
I don't know. I'll leave him in the car or something. They won't even know he's there.
All right, but handle it any way you want, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Deal. Now, what's my first case?
Mrs. Escobar. She has a complaint about her daughter.
Yeah? Anything specific?
Well, she can't seem to get the girl out of the house. I mean, I've called the school. They can't figure it out, and the girl's not saying anything, so I guess you're going to have to ask the family yourself.
Fine. Are they expecting me?
Well, we couldn't nail down a time, but we do know Mrs. Escobar works around noon because she works at the Waterfront Bakery at night.
All right. Is the address here?
Right on the front page.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed. Bryan, I've got a couple of stops I have to make, but I will be there at noon.
Okay. Hey, whoa. Al, this this is on me. This is on the department. I mean, if I can't pay you a salary, the least I can do is take care of the tab.
I'll make it worth your while.
I know you will. Good luck out there.
Thanks.
It didn't just get up and walk away all by itself.
Amy, there's no use accusing the entire medical staff. It's only a brochure.
Well, it's only a brochure, but as soon as everybody found out that Avalon was going to be opening up here, you can't even find a free brochure.
You sure you didn't misplace it yourself?
I'm positive. I left it underneath the clipboard. I was just looking at it the other day. You know this place, Jesse? It's going to have the newest weightlifting equipment, saunas. They're going to have people that do your hair, your makeup. They're going to sell clothes. This is really going to be a glamorous spa.
I'm not interested, so take me off your list of suspects.
Suspects. Now, I think I gave it to Audrey to look at. And after that, I handed it to Monica. And after that, I don't know.
I do. You put it right back under the clipboard.
Yeah, and then somebody probably saw me stick it there, and they came by and they took it away.
Amy, you're doing it again. You're taking something small and making it out of all proportion.
I just want my brochure.
What brochure?
Monica.
That's my name.
I am missing my brochure for Avalon. Now, I don't think that you would take it or steal it or anything like that. I mean, we all know you could afford to buy your own spa, but
This is very interesting. You must have read my mind.
I wasn't trying to.
No, I just said, we have been thinking of investing, at least in part, with one of the spas. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it, darling?
No comment. Jesse, I'm expecting a call from England. If I get it, will you please put it through? I'll be in a clinic meeting. Thank you.
All right, sure.
You guys are really thinking of investing in that?
Oh, I'm working on it.
Then you read the article in the paper this morning?
What article? I haven't even, matter of fact, I haven't seen a paper this morning.
Well, there's one right here. Oh, right there.
Main desk, Mrs. Brewer. Oh, yes. Yes, hold on. Alan, the call from England.
Oh, thanks very much, Jesse.
Wheelchair staff. Orderly to the 7th
Hello?
floor with wheelchair staff.
Mother? Where are you? Mother is worried sick, aside from being suspicious. You're where? What are you doing in Brighton in the dead of winter? Are you serious? This is a disaster. I know you realize it. I'm just beginning to. Listen, you are going to have to phone me every day if necessary. I've got to know exactly where you are and what's going on. Okay. All right, thanks, Mother. Bye-bye. Unbelievable.
I'll say it is. Look, you've got to see this. Alan, you've got to see. I'll give this right back to you, Amy.
It's all yours.
Monica, you got to listen to me.
No. You have to listen to me first. Look at this. They are sending the president of Avalon, Lenore Sharp or something like that. I don't know. She's sending a assistant here to acquaint everybody with what's going on. Alan, this is our chance right now.
Monica, will you stop thinking about that damn spot
Come on.
for 2 seconds? We have got real problems.
Does this have something to do with Edward's call?
It certainly does.
Oh,
He can't find Beatrice, Monica. He had traced her from Knightsbridge all the way to Brighton, and she's not there.
okay, then it's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. She left a following address. That's where he just phoned me from the train station. He's on his way to Bath.
Bath. 2,000-year-old natural spa. Do you realize that?
You knock it off and stop making jokes
Alan,
about that stupid thing. Monica, my father is in a panic.
So are you, and I wish you'd pull yourself together.
I am not going to be able to pull myself together until he finds that woman. Listen, I got to tell you something. I'm almost certain that woman is bent on destroying this family.
And I am certain that as long as this woman is not in Port Charles, we are all safe.
How do we know that Port Charles is not her next stop? What would we do then?
Dr. Perez, reports your radiology. Dr. Perez.
Hi. What brings you here? Brian's out.
Oh, wait a minute. I know where Brian is. You're the one I need to talk to.
Me?
I need some advice.
I'd be happy to give you some. I don't know if it'll be the best, but I'll be happy to try.
Well, good. How about the lounge?
Jesse, is it okay? I'll be right back. Sure.
I need a job.
Well, he doesn't seem to be bothering you now.
Yeah, only because this is a police station. He felt it was safe for him to wait in the outer office.
I don't see what I can do for you.
Robert, I need your help. Call it guidance or direction or whatever you will. I just have got to get rid of this guy.
Look, Grant, if something happens to you, I don't want to be responsible.
I'll watch myself.
Yeah, and they're probably going to be watching you, too. I mean, the DVX, I mean. This could be just the sort of situation they're looking for.
Oh, come on, Robert. You know as well as I do. If the DVX had wanted to get to me, they'd do so, bodyguard or no.
All right. That brings us back to the initial point. What do you suppose I can do?
I realize you can't just pull the guard, but I thought maybe you could intercede on my behalf with the WSP. They might listen to you.
In a case like this? No way. Look, it's too big a risk. Something happens to you, that's a big embarrassment to the United States.
All right. I'll sign anything they want. Release forms, whatever.
They're still going to want an explanation.
That's easy. Tell them the man is intruding on my life. I've already lost one job with his help, and now I've got a second job that's threatened.
Wasn't it where you found work?
I'm doing volunteer work with Brian Phillips.
Social work?
Mm-hmm.
So how's the guard affect that?
Whether he does or doesn't isn't really the question. Brian thinks that he will, and Brian is my boss.
Well, all right, Brian's flexible. He should understand your position.
I'm sure he does. And if I really wanted to keep the guard, I imagine I could. But Brian also pointed out that an authority figure like that is likely to intimidate a lot of the people I'm working with. Hell, he intimidates me.
Yeah, okay. I can see your point. Some of the neighborhoods you could be working in, a guy like that could get you into more trouble than he'll get you out of.
Exactly. Then you'll help.
Make a few calls, but I promise nothing.
I understand. If I just have somebody like yourself to plead my case, that might do it.
See what I can do.
Great. Thank you, Robert.
Good luck with the job. Sergeant, this better be the Cassadine call. Good. Put it through. Helena. Robert Scorpio. Look, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. Stavros Cassadine is dead. Yeah, well, it took me most of the mornings to make the connection.
I don't imagine she was exactly thrilled to hear your voice.
Less thrilled when she found out the reason.
Yeah, well, how did she take it?
Silently.
You mean she went right into shock?
Oh, that's what she wanted me to think. No, silence could have meant all sorts of things. But whatever she was thinking, she was pretty careful to hide her reactions.
Well, what about when you get down to business?
Same silence. I mean, we're not talking about a stupid person here. She's not going to give anything away till she gets all the facts in.
Robert, did you tell her exactly what happened?
Told her the truth. Stavros broke his neck after falling down a staircase.
Ah, but you didn't tell her which staircase.
I need to tell her. She'd figured that out. The deal I presented her was a simple one. She buries Stavros, along with everything else, and I forget about the kidnapping of Laura.
Ah. Well, how did she respond to that?
She hung up on me.
Robert, are you worried?
No. What concerns me, though, is how I present this Stavros death to the press and public.
Well, now, why don't you just tell them the truth?
Huh?
That Stavros' death was due to an accident that happened at the home of...
Luke Spencer, the mayor of Port Charles. And look, if I do that, Bert, I might as well give the guy his impeachment papers.
The least you can do is talk to him. He's come all this way down here, and he seems like a nice enough man. Please, Carla, hear what he has to say.
I'm not talking to no doctor.
I'm sorry, Doctor. She's usually such a nice girl.
Not everybody likes to talk about their problems.
I don't have a problem. Understand?
Something's keeping you away from school.
It's none of your business.
You know, Carla, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to.
Well, I don't. So take off.
Is it because I'm a doctor? Is that why you don't want to talk to me?
I don't want to talk to nobody.
All right. But you do have to go back to school. You realize that.
Well, we're 16. I'll go back when I'm ready. If I feel like it.
Whatever you like.
That's why they sent you here, isn't it?
That's part of it.
Well, then our conversation is over.
You like to read?
Not especially. Especially not when someone's watching.
Seems to me you like to read about running.
Carla was city champion. Mama, please.
No?
I told you I don't want to talk about it. This is between him and me. And I got nothing to say.
What event? Hurdles or 100?
What difference does it make? Don't you speak English? You heard what I said.
Carla?
I ain't running no marathons.
Well, you're a distance runner. Mile? 2 mile?
Lucky guess.
Which?
Both, man. Are you happy?
I'm impressed. City champion in 2 events?
Could you just drop it?
Carla, tell me what happened.
I, messed up my running shoes. I hate dirty shoes.
But you still love running.
What is the difference? I couldn't run from here to the can if my life depended on it.
You know something? Sounds to me like your life does. And you're not doing a very good job of hiding it.
Are you satisfied?
Are you?
But what do you want me to do about it? I hurt my foot and I can't run. No more, do you understand?
No, I don't understand. Who told you that?
My foot told me that. The school nurse, she said it.
No nurse is qualified to make that judgment.
Well, she did. She even wanted me to see a doctor so he could tell me too.
Did you?
What? To have him tell me the same thing? No thanks.
Too much at stake?
Maybe to some kids it wouldn't mean so much. But to me, running was everything. I have no friends at school. No boyfriend. My grades are just average. My whole stupid future was in my feet. And getting a track scholarship. Now I don't stand a chance. Not a chance in the world.
Doctor, please, can't you help her?
Where do I start?
By having lunch with me.
Hi. No, thanks. I'm not hungry and I have so much to do. I've got to get a start on it.
Look, lady, you owe me a picnic lunch. I'll be right back.
No, I really don't have time.
I hope you don't mind, but I had this basket made up for us. Excuse me.
Look, Jimmy Lee, when we started this arrangement, we agreed that it would be kept strictly on a professional basis.
Oh, well, it is, and it will be.
Well, this lunch indicates otherwise.
Okay, then, forget the wine.
Forget the whole thing.
Look, how about if I cross my heart and swear on the good book that this is going to stay strictly business?
How do we do that?
You can pick out the wallpapers. You're having lunch.
What are you going to be doing?
Watch.
That might get a little boring.
Watching you, never.
You can just forget anything full time. I mean, I've tried everywhere, even Amy at the hospital. She said it will be 3 months before any clerical jobs open up, and it's the same story everywhere. Come back after the first of the year.
Then we'll search for a new apartment then.
Why should we wait?
How come you're not eating much?
Well, you see, I'm a country boy, and, I guess I don't like this fancy food too much.
You know, I've always been curious about that. Why you're so proud of that distinction, being a country boy, as you put it.
Well, because I like what it represents. You know, a strong background, good character, clean thoughts.
No!
What? No, serious. Look, a man's no better than what he thinks of himself. And I'd like to think of myself as pure country.
Most people don't need labels.
Well, neither do I. I just happen to like mine.
Well, I'd better get back to work.
Look, you can take the full hour.
No, I don't need it. I have a lot of work to do, and it's not getting done while I'm sitting here. But thank you. Lunch was wonderful.
Well, I guess you'd like to be left alone to do that.
Yes, if the boss wouldn't mind.
No, not at all. Go right ahead, Mrs. Putnam.
No, I won't let you.
Carla, I just want to see whether that nurse was right or not, and I can't do so unless you tell me about your foot.
There's nothing to tell.
You won't tell me how you hurt it?
It doesn't matter. All that matters is I'm not going to run again.
Look, I promise I won't examine you.
And I'm not going to a hospital either.
I'm not asking you to. Just tell me how you hurt it.
Like it's going to make some kind of a difference.
It might.
Well, it didn't happen in any second or anything. I didn't twist it, and I didn't fall on it. All I know is I was running, and I felt this pain.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I ran, the worse it got. Until
what?
I couldn't run. My whole foot felt useless.
All right. When you say useless, do you mean numb? What?
There it is again, the pain.
And where, back here?
Yeah. It starts up here,
Uh-huh.
and then it runs all the way down my leg to my foot.
Okay, but it starts up here.
Yeah. Like I start pain for no reason.
All right. You know, Carla, I don't think your foot is the source of your problem.
Then what?
I'm not sure. I can tell you this, though. Whatever it is, I don't think that your running days are over.
I'm glad you could make us at short notice.
Well, the DA's office is ready to help any way we can, Robert.
Before we decide anything, now, we've got to figure out just what is at stake here.
Oh, I think it's pretty obvious. Luke's entire political career is on the line.
Now, do you know for sure it was an accident?
Absolutely. Well, look, even if Luke had been responsible, it's still an open and shut case of self-defense.
Well, that doesn't change what happened. A man died in the mayor's mansion, and the people want to know what happened and what Cassadine was doing there in the first place. As a matter of fact, I'm a little curious myself.
Stavros was there to kill both Luke and Laura.
Are you serious?
Never more serious in my life.
It's revenge, huh?
Exactly. And I'm not sure that's going to be the end of it. I mean, we still got Helena Cassadine and the rest of the mob there. They're not going to let this sort of thing go down without some sort of retaliation.
Well, like what?
Something not too pretty, you can be sure of that. I mean, we're talking about a monstrous crime family here. Now, the less public we make this, the less chance we have of bringing it all down on both Luke and Laura.
Well, then the first thing we have to figure out is just what we're going to tell the press.
Yeah. Ed, listen. Are we obligated to tell them anything?
Well, we have to say something, or it'll look like a cover-up.
Yeah, but how much? That's the question.
Too little. Luke's going to look dishonest. Listen, have a seat.
Yeah, and too much, and we endanger both of their lives.
Not to mention their emotional lives. Now, what with Laura's previous experience with the Cassadines, I mean, this sort of thing could be absolutely devastating.
Well, that I can't help you with. I don't even know her.
I know that, but your legal expertise can help. You both can.
Well, a joint decision, huh?
Right. Now, look, none of us leaves here until we have our stories straight and our consciences agreed. Let's get to work.
Go out there and see what happens, huh?
Let's go over it one more time. Just so we're all sure.
Right. We announce the death.
Our reason? Because the public has a right to the information.
And if it was murder, then they'd have a right to know everything. As it stands, I mean, Stavros' death is no more important than the fact that he might have been hit by a car.
Still leaves the problem of why Stavros was at the house.
And handle that with a simple statement. No comment.
All right. I'll limit myself to just talking about the accident. A fatal accident caused by his fall.
By the way, what was the official cause of death?
Broken neck.
Might not hurt to mention that, too.
All right, I will. dead, are we legally obligated to tell him any more?
We have no obligation whatsoever. You're just recounting the situation to the best of your ability. There was no foul play at the cause of the death, so you have no obligation to reveal anything more than the cause of death. We all stick to the same story, then.
It's agreed, then. After that, we deal with the questions as they come.
See you tomorrow at the press conference.
Take it easy, mate.
Thanks for the coffee.
Give me the mare.
Well, how the hell do you like that? I turn around for 1 second, my bodyguard makes a play for my wife.
Where have you been?
I've been working. Case number 00289, Carla Escobar. Celia, this is the most fascinating case.
Before you tell me about it, perhaps you tell me what you did at the waterfront this morning.
Look, I already told you, Mrs. Putnam. He told me to wait outside the tobacco store when he went inside, and he slipped out the back.
Oh, you should have realized I don't smoke.
Maybe you chew on the sly. What do I know?
Not much if I fooled you that easily.
Look, I'm warning you, Dr. Putnam. You pull a stunt like that again and I'll quit. Be waiting in the entry.
He's angry. Okay, see it. Grant's been a bad boy. Ball me out, I deserve it.
On the contrary, you seem so chipper that... Well, if it's the guard that makes you feel this way, then go ahead. Keep on doing it.
No, it has nothing to do with the guard. See, it's this case that I'm working on. It's a 17-year-old girl. Oh, she's as cute as a button. If you could see her, you'd fall in love with her. She's an athlete, a runner. And she's convinced that she's got a problem with her foot, but I don't think she does.
Well, what makes her think she does?
Some nurse at school told her that, and she's afraid to see a doctor to get it confirmed.
Well, it looks like Bryan picked the right man for the job.
Well, I don't know yet. She really doesn't trust me either. But I've got the symptoms now, and I really think that I can give this girl that ray of hope that she needs.
You don't think it's anything serious?
Well, it's serious. It might even be a nerve problem, but it's nothing as severe as she thinks it is.
Is somebody, being a doctor again by any chance?
You might say that. Alan, I'm glad that you're here. I may need your help.
Go ahead.
It's a case that Bryan and I are working on. A young gal with a foot problem who refuses medical...
What do you mean with a foot problem?
Well, she's a track star. She's #1 in the city, in fact. Now, here's a kid who has got a really bright future, and she thinks she's lost it. I think that we can give it back to her.
How long she had the problem?
A week, maybe 2 weeks. But the pain originates in her hip.
That's a good sign.
It's a very good sign.
Well, I can set up some tests if you like. She'll need x-rays, a complete physical.
A neuro exam?
Absolutely.
There's just one problem. She doesn't have any kind of money.
What do you think we have a clinic for?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Just bring her in.
I'll do so as soon as I can. She's still a little leery of doctors.
I'll be there whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Alan.
You're welcome.
Okay, now, first things first, Luke. Listen to me. We deal with the press conference. Yeah, that's right. You're David, they're Goliath. Now listen carefully. This is what you're going to say.